inside his own 10. He'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Auburn's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920, so imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Stallions offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the run, fires downfield. Finds space on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger. A great catch and run for 6.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Rush is on him. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's it fly. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything their play caller.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Pulled down for the tackle. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, beat a more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown Stallion. Once he got some room, it was over.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Kent State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll pull it down. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Caught close to the marker, it's Singleton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to...
He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down. That was...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Still looking, on the move. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Touchdown, Tiger! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner brings it out to the 45. And your Auburn Tigers.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Tiger! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's cooking, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Finds its way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Dropping back, it's Knight. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.